to England, where people love their tea. So much they made a spot in the afternoon to drop everything and drink. I'll have Earl Grey every morning, chai in the afternoon, green tea in between them, stir in the honey with a spoon. Drop all the bombs you like, as long as I have my tea. I'll be a happy silhouette with my kettle next to me. I'll never need another pill. I will be forever young, never get the flu again. I'll always be newly in love. Earl Grey every morning to detoxify my blood. Chai tea in the afternoon in my favorite mug. Drop all the bombs you like, as long as I have my tea. I'll be a happy silhouette with my kettle next to me. Drop all the bombs you like, as long as I have my tea. I'll be a happy silhouette with my kettle next to me. For 15 minutes with my tea in hand, I will be a better man. Drop all the bombs you like, as long as I have my tea. I'll be a happy silhouette with my kettle next to me. Drop all the bombs you like, as long as I have my tea. I'll be a happy silhouette with my kettle next to me. She's my scissor-tail cyclops. I don't know what she sees in me. Every time I doubt myself, she comes through for me. She's my scissor-tail cyclops. Without her I can't write anything. She's my scissor-tail cyclops. I found when I was 15. She's no cash crop, flip-flop, feel the drop and sip up, do an afro-bop, pit stop, let her do what she do. I saw you lip-sync with the mop at the Main Street coffee shop. My scissor-tail cyclops got her eye on you. Now what is there to lose? Hey! With her, I can do this. I was born to rock this stage. I don't care what people say. I am not weeks after work, our friends left us alone. Must have been a tough week, we let the tap flow. What happened next? I really don't know. I didn't want to take advantage, but I could not say no. In the morning, feels good to wake up next to you. Good feeling, good feeling, good feeling, don't you pass on through. What comes next is far from clear. Would you rather juice and better a cold beer? Either way, the hangover will disappear. I've got sunglasses for you to wear out here. In the morning, feels good to wake up next to you. Good feeling, good feeling, good feeling, don't you pass on through. Wake up slow, the room's a little brighter next to you. You gotta know, I've always had a thing for you. It's not weird when you walk out the door. We could meet up tonight like we did before. I'm in disbelief. You came home with me. In the morning, feels good to wake up next to you. Good feeling, good feeling, good feeling, don't you pass on through. In the morning, feels good to wake up next to you. Good tension here? Have we lost the spark? We'll make it reappear. We're just rusty, babe, don't you worry, dear. We'll start off slow, embrace the fear. Let's try something we've never done before. We got too comfortable, love can be a chore. So why don't you hurt me? Why don't you hurt me? Why don't you try it and see what happens when you hurt me? Everything we've ever done before led us here, but there's so much more. Why don't you hurt me? Why don't you hurt me? Why don't you try it and see what happens when you hurt me? This fire's grown out of control. When the sun comes up, we're gonna swallow it whole. This fire's grown out of control. When the sun comes up, we're gonna swallow it whole. Let's try something we've never done before. We got too comfortable, love can be a chore. So why don't you hurt me? Why don't you hurt me? Why don't you try it and see what happens when you hurt me? Everything we've ever done before led us here, but there's so much more. Why don't you hurt me? Why don't you hurt me? Why don't you try it and see what happens when you hurt me? We planted roses out of season, and that's the whole reason. There's no roses, but there's dirt on our hands. We planted roses out of season, and that's the whole reason. There's no roses, but there's dirt on our hands. Roasted coffee beans for grinding the machines, filtered memories of when we met. When she made fun of me for ordering hot tea, unsure what I wanted and haven't found it yet. We planted roses out of season, and that's the whole reason. There's no roses, but there's dirt on our hands. We planted roses out of season, and that's the whole reason. There's no roses, but there's dirt on our hands. Never had a green thumb, never wanted roses. I just wanted to have some fun, never wanted roses. neighbor moved in next door. No one really knows what he's here for. Everyone thought it was bizarre. He knew the names of every star. It's strange, please explain all of these abnormal events. Mr. Yamagatsu is an interplanetary immigrant. He is or isn't. He is or isn't. He is or isn't. He answered questions I had not said, like he could peer inside of my head. I never felt like he would cause any harm, like an explorer with a childlike charm. Once I came home late one night and saw orbs of glowing white light circling above Yamagatsu's place. They disappeared without a trace. It's strange, please explain all of these abnormal events. Mr. Yamagatsu is an interplanetary immigrant.